Suncoast U-Tutor presents IB Psychology, the Anderson and Pichert study.
All right, so we're going to talk about the procedure now. So in this study, the researchers have two groups of college kids, and they read a story to them, and they assign each of the groups a perspective. They are assigned either a homebuyer perspective or a burglar's perspective. And once they are read the story, they are asked to pick out little facts that help them or that would be of interest to them as a homebuyer or the burglar. And then, in the second part of the study, they are asked to switch perspectives to see how much they remember from either of the perspectives.
Okay. The results and implications are the more burglar information was recalled, more high than medium, low under both perspectives. A change in perspective on recall saw an additional 7.1% remembering of important information. And on the second recall, with no shift in perspective, 2.9 less information was remembered.
So basically, this study shows that after the change in perspective, there was more information remembered.
The strengths and limitations, the strengths are they use consistent instructions, they randomly assign subjects, there was a high ecological validity, and high inter-rater reliability. And the limitations are students may have been more familiar with the burglar perspective. Only the college students participated. There was not a high control, and it wasn't single blind. The gender considerations there are none, because flashbulb memories really just doesn't have to do with gender and mostly about the individual. Ethical considerations is the participation in the study may have been necessary to pass the class, but consent was given, confidentiality was kept, and no harm was done to the subjects. The cultural considerations might not be generalized to people other than the college Americans, though the data would most likely not differ because cognitive processes are similar. The principles and outcomes are outline principles that define the cognitive level of analysis. How are the principles demonstrated in research? Evaluate schema theory, and to what extent is one cognitive process reliable. Okay, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like.